Hi guys, Chris here, and you're watching Here We Are Running, and a very happy new year to everyone out there watching today. Hope your start of the new year has been a good one so far. I can see we've already got quite a few people watching. So we've got Susie, we've got Kim, we've got Dan and Joe and Oliver. Hi to you. Yes, we are back in the Run Hub today, and it's very cold. I haven't heated it up, so it's starting cold, but we will get warmer as we start running. And let's switch over to Zwift. It's not long till we start the race. It's an 8k race today, and it's called the Resolution Run. So I don't know about you, I don't set any resolutions. I set my running goals, and if you haven't seen the video, came out this morning, as it always does on the 1st of January, my running goals for 2021. So check that out if you haven't already watched it. I won't do any spoilers. Right, let's, how long we got? Hi Susie. Now, these races are quite popular. There's been quite a lot of people entering them so far. So, again, I think there was more than 100 people signed up for this one. I am going to treat this as a kind of progression run. So I am kind of racing it, but I'm going to start at 5 minutes per kilometre pace. And then every kilometre, I'm going to get 10 seconds quicker. That makes sense. So I'm going to go down to 4:50 per kilometre pace for the second kilometre and so on. That's the plan anyway. You know with me, it doesn't always go to plan. So less than a minute to go. Lots of people lined up there. So we put the treadmill up to 12 kilometers per hour to start with. So I will probably be able to chat to you to begin with. I might go quieter towards the end. But do feel free to ask any questions, interact with other people in the chat. Who's already been out for a run today? In fact, I have. I went out this morning for just under 10-mile run, 16 kilometers, taking it nice and easy, knowing that I had this later on today. So Oliver's saying sub 4 minute pace in the end. Is that right? I haven't actually worked it out. God, it is right. Yeah, it's going to get quite quick towards the end, isn't it? I do find though when I run on the treadmill, I do like to kind of start slower and then just ease into it and speed up as I go. And quite often you'll see me finishing really strong. I'd like to sort of use that approach in the outdoor runs as well. It's not normally the case outdoors. Normally just hanging on in there. So Dan has been out for 20.21, very precise, kilometre run this morning. And Susie's ran earlier, but feeling a bit super flat. Okay. Got to say, it was quite quiet out there when I went for my run this morning. Not too many people about. Yeah, you can go as fast as you want in this race, Oliver. or as fast as your treadmill will take you. There is no limit. And you'll see the ones at the front end are going pretty quick, I'm sure. So Susie ran about 6 kilometres. Hi Claire. Claire did 10 frosty miles this morning. Yeah, it was certainly a cold one out there today. Below freezing, I reckon, or around freezing where I live. And Joe did 11.11k. After 12.12 yesterday. Okay, you got a thing going there, Joe. And did you do your run at 11 minutes past 11 in the morning? Now, I do have to concentrate here. It's very easy for me to keep looking at the chat and not looking at how far I've ran, and then not increasing the pace. So we're okay at the moment. So Joe did actually finish the run at 12 minutes past 12. That's funny. Hi Benny, thanks for joining. Happy New Year to you too. Right, coming towards the end of the first kilometre, where we are going to step up the speed a little bit. There we go. 4 minutes 50 per kilometre pace for this next kilometre. So Oliver's asking what shoes am I putting on today and running in. I've gone for the fast shoes today. Got the New Balance Fuel Cell Prism on, which are, if you're familiar with the channel, that's the shoes I normally put on for my time trials and speed workouts. Really, using them today because I'm trying to alternate the shoes that I run on the treadmill in, similar to what I do when I run outdoors. And on the treadmill, I've got a few pairs of shoes that I alternate between that are lighter shoes. So these are one of those. And given it was a race, I thought, why not? I'll put these shoes on. Yes, Kim, it's a route in New York today for today's race. Susie's loving the music, that's good. Now, hopefully, because I did appreciate when I did the Watopia Run Festival, particularly those of you that watch the entire marathon, the music did get a little bit repetitive. So the music is the same playlist, but I've added about 4 songs onto it. It runs for about 40 minutes now. So it does mean that when I'm doing a longer run, that you don't get to hear the same songs over and over and over again. So hopefully I've set that up right, and towards the latter part of this race, we'll get to hear some tunes that you might not have heard before, or you won't have heard. Not on these live streams anyway. So Dan's commenting on the setup we got here. Yeah, and I'm really hoping that this whole setup and using Zwift, combining the indoor running with the outdoor running, is going to allow me to increase the volume of running that I'm doing, and increase the volume, but also reduce the risk of injury, because I do think it's on a treadmill, you know, you're not pounding on the pavement so much. You've got some suspension, some cushioning in the treadmill itself, so that's helping. But you know, I won't be just running on the treadmill. I will be doing plenty of running outdoors, and just combining that with running on Zwift. Yeah, it's certainly not cheap, Susie, to have certainly a live streaming Zwift setup. There's I was chatting to Susie the other day about how to do the audio. The audio is the most challenging part of it all, I would say. How to live stream whilst running on a treadmill without you lot not hearing my voice and just hearing the treadmill hammering and the fan going round in front of me. As you can hear, it's possible, but it takes quite a bit of good technology to do that. As Susie's saying, she thinks alternating between indoor and outdoor running is a good thing to get into. Also, talking about setups, you might see there on the side wall I've added some acoustic panels. I was finding right when I first set up the Run Hub that there was quite a lot of echo, not from necessarily this setup, but just from me filming in front of my camera. The sound was bouncing off of the walls quite a lot. I think it's made quite a good difference having these acoustic panels up only on this wall, so I've got 4 of them along that one wall, but that wall really didn't have anything else against it, so it was a good option to put it there. Oh, we haven't got up pace. Guys, you better remind me. Right. That's not good. Right, we're going to have to increase pace for the next kilometre slightly earlier. Hi Lindsay, yes, I agree. It would really make a big difference to running on a treadmill in a gym if the treadmill's connected directly to Zwift, and also if they had screens in front of them. I know my gym, which In fact, now that I've got this set up, I don't intend to go back to, but I know it has a whole bank of treadmills, but there is nothing. They just look at a wall. So yeah, you could bring your own tablet, I suppose, and kind of put it, maybe attach it to the front of the treadmill, but it's not the same. Hi Catherine, Happy New Year to you too. Catherine, what were you up to? Running every hour or something? 2 kilometres every hour during the change over a year or something? Couldn't quite work it out, but very well done, whatever it was. So 153 people running in this race, and I'm in 30th position at the moment. Seems to be going slightly quicker than the person ahead of me. So Catherine was doing 2k every hour for 26 hours, and the final 27th hour did 10k to round it all up to 65k in total across 27 hours. Wow. I think you've deserved whatever you're eating. That's a big achievement. Well done. Okay, part of a Phoenix running challenge. Oh, we were going to go up early, weren't we? Oh well. Okay, so 3k in, 5k to go. Up into 29th position. Going slightly quicker than those ahead of me. Fortunately, we're running flat through this race, as you normally do in Zwift, because that was a 15% incline for that section in real life. See, people think I was crazy for doing a treadmill marathon the other week, but there are crazier people out there, aren't there, Catherine? Yes, Catherine, this is the resolution run, 8-kilometre race, part of the Zwift race series. I'm wearing the special New Year hat, especially for the occasion. So heart rate is up to 160, so working quite hard now at this pace. Strange, it doesn't actually feel that I'm working as hard as that heart rate suggests. That's fine, Catherine. Yeah, I'm not giving any spoilers away during this run, so I'll let you watch it and find out what the goals are for this year. So, Catherine, this is 8 kilometres, so just under 5 miles, and I'm running it as a kind of progression run, so I am running it pretty hard. We started at 5 minutes per kilometre pace, and every kilometre we've knocked 10 seconds off of that pace. So we're down to 4.5 minutes per kilometre pace now, and we're soon reaching the halfway stage. So I am certainly going to be, I would say, in zone 5 before the end. Talking about increasing the pace. Yeah, Catherine, I reckon that is it. Too many sweets, too many desserts, chocolate, not to mention the turkey. Oh yeah, I think it has had a bit of a difference, made a difference, yeah, no doubt about it. Hi Ben, welcome, thanks for joining, and Happy New Year to you as well. So over halfway now. Hi Stephen, Happy New Year to you as well. Thanks for coming along for the ride. Yes Ben, starting the year off in good fashion. Out this morning for just under 16k, just under 10 miles of easy running outdoors, and then 8k race on Zwift this afternoon to really kick the year off as I mean to go on. So Catherine, I haven't really looked too much into the Tour de Zwift. If you're able to summarise what it's all about in the chat, certainly might be something I do. What's it all about though? So for those that don't know, Ben managed to get himself injured on his ultra run a month or so back. Stress fracture, I think. if I'm not wrong, Ben. So yeah, we'll wish you well in a speedy recovery for that. Yeah, that's the worst thing about an injury. Not just the injured part of your body, but running does so much more for us all than just keep us physically fit. Right, 3k to go. Up in the 27th position. And 26th. Oh, sorry to hear about that, Oliver. But you're doing the right thing. Rest it as much as possible. Make sure it's properly better. And then build up slowly again. So the interesting thing now, if you look at the leaderboard, is I've got a few people that are supposed to only be a second ahead of me, or one that is not even a second, and yet I can't see any of them. It's like they're invisible. Right, I'm in 25th. I didn't overtake anyone. Make of that what you will. I might reckon I've got 5 people ahead of me that are potentially catchable. Right, zone 5 heart rate. So I've got to go 2k at zone 5. Doable. Ben, no spoiler alerts. There we go, final kilometre. 200 metres. Woo! Oh, wow. So, that has also been a test of max heart rate. I noticed my heart rate increasing beyond what I have it set to as the max heart rate at the moment. So, I think 187 it went up to. Pretty sure that's more than what I have it configured to. So, I shall reconfigure that. I think that's accurate reading when the chest monitor, as I always do. Thanks everyone. Whew. Right. Okay, bear with me. Just going to save that Zwift run and I'll be back in a sec. Right then. Catherine's saying I can collapse in the heat. No, I didn't feel too bad doing that. I was obviously longing for the finishing line to come. Probably was why I was speeding it up during the final kilometre. I wanted to finish quicker. So, yeah, a good way to start off a new year of running. For those of you that haven't been out for a run yet, that are able to, you're not injured, then highly recommend sort of getting some runs in early on in the year. Start as you mean to go on, get yourself motivated. I'm sure we've all eaten to excess, drunk to excess, even though it was a quieter than normal holiday period for most. I'm sure that we've all indulged a bit too much. I know I had. So most of it's all eaten now. I think I'm gonna have some Christmas pudding for my pudding tonight, and then for anyone over in America, that's dessert, I think you call it. Yeah, we should all start our running year as we mean to go on. Thank you, Ben. Everyone that saw the spoiler, hopefully they've not worked out what it was all about. Catherine figures Ben. Just need to watch these videos when they first come out, guys. You never know what might happen later on in the day. Talking about videos, so should have another one of my Just Run videos coming out on Monday morning. And I know some of you really love that, although some people don't like them at all. It's guaranteed to get some dislikes on that video. Although I would have thought by now the people that don't like them would just not watch them, rather than watch a bit of it and go, oh, I don't like this. Didn't like it last month either, but I don't like it this month. It's fine, you don't have to like every video. You don't have to watch every video. I think the way this channel has gone, it's kind of, you know, it covers my training, it covers me trying to be creative when I'm filming, running, and that's what the Just Run videos are all about. They're just meant to be motivational for people that don't have some of that fantastic scenery maybe where they live. That, you know, they can watch that, they can hopefully get some enjoyment out of it. Obviously we can't do races and park runs and stuff at the moment. Hopefully later this year all of that stuff will kick off again. And of course we do product reviews as well, which again aren't for everyone. They are a good way for people to find the channel. They are content that people will search for, and therefore they'll watch that video. If they like it, they might watch some of the other videos. They might then sort of join the whole journey like you guys have. So they're not my favourite type of video to make by a long way, but I try to do it in such a way that it offers an honest opinion. You'll see pros and cons on the product reviews. I'm not just going to say I'll go out and buy it because I got given it for free or whatever. So yeah, you'll get an honest opinion, and some of those products might be useful to you. So yeah, anyway, guys, any final questions that any of you have, drop them in the comments below now, and we'll stay a little bit longer. Anyone got any big running plans for this weekend or this week coming up? I know some of you have told me your key goals for this year, and everyone's got some goals that are, you know, really key for them and their running journey, and that's great. And I really am a believer that if you set yourself goals at the beginning of the year, and you know, don't make them unachievable, but also don't make them too easy that you're going to achieve them all. Now, I wasn't expecting to achieve all of my 2020 goals. 2020 turned into a different year for various reasons, and it allowed me to run more. And when you run more, you generally, as long as you do it sensibly, you generally get faster, get more capable as a runner, get more experienced as a runner. And that's what I'm putting down to how I managed to achieve all my 2020 running goals. So for those of you that have seen the 2021 goals video, I've definitely upped the ante this year. If I am able to achieve all of those, I will be absolutely over the moon. I think they're achievable given the right sort of training, but they aren't necessarily givens, and I wouldn't want them to be. So Ben's asking what my best Christmas present was. Do you remember last week, I think it was, or the week before, when people were asking, and I asked them, and I said all I wanted was some socks for Christmas. Not running socks, just socks. I always get socks at Christmas, and they never last the whole year. So I got 14 pairs of socks. So they'll keep me going through the majority of this year, I hope. Anyone else get any decent presents? Oh, okay, so I'm being asked about my jacket that I wore on my running goals video. Mud and Blood, I'm going to say. Search up Mud and Blood on Google, and it's a clothing brand, and they do those running jackets. There's two different colour schemes for the one I've got, and there's a kind of a grey-blue one, grey-blue-yellow from memory. So yeah, look them up. It's a good jacket, I'm happy with it. You never know, this time of the year there might be a January sale or something going on. I picked it up at a sale. I think I got it sort of half price at the time I got it. yeah, it's pretty pricey if you pay the full amount, but if you get it on some sort of discount, then it's yeah, certainly a good jacket. Good for this weather. Yeah, very cold out there at the moment here in the UK. Thank you, Dan. Dan got Christmas socks as well. It's just what everyone needs at Christmas, don't they? Is socks. Or were yours particularly Christmassy themed, Dan? Gonna wear them all year anyway. Yes, Ben, 14 pairs of socks. There won't be 14 left at the end of the year, I can guarantee it. Socks do have a habit of just disappearing in our house as well. Not only do they get worn out, I end up with so many odd socks. Some of these ones I got for Christmas though, they're very colourful. Bright orange, bright pink, bright turquoise. I'll have to wear them in some videos sometime so you can see them. Yeah, Manchester training. Oh, hang on, we've got to be careful here. Some people haven't seen the running goals video, so we're not talking about that. Although it shouldn't be a surprise that I'm running Manchester Marathon because it was postponed from last year to this year, so we're not giving away too much there. But yeah, we're being careful not to talk too much about my goals because some people watching the stream haven't actually seen the video yet. But they're all going to as soon as this one's finished. Hi Yusra, thanks for joining. If you're just joining now, guys, sorry, but you've missed the main feature of the event. So, but do go and watch it back because it's yeah, it was a good run that. So Catherine's off to watch the goals video. That's good news, Catherine. Dan has socks with snowmen on. Thanks, Susie. Right, guys, I think we're going to bring things to a close. But once again, thank you all very much for watching this live stream, giving me the encouragement, joining along in the chat for those of you that have done that, or if you just enjoy just watching it and don't need to chat, but it is good fun too. And once again, wishing you all a really good and happy 2021, a brand new year. Surely it's got to be better than last year, surely. So we can but hope that the situation improves as quick as it can. Unfortunately, I think things are going to get a bit worse before they do start improving, but we just got to all hang in there, stick to those rules, and let's hope we're out of this situation as soon as it is humanly possible to be. Guys, thanks once again, and I shall see you in the next video.